Hey there everyone, today we're going to be talking about something that I think you're going to find extremely interesting. And we're going to be looking at how fast you can actually grow your YouTube channel by looking at how fast mine has grown over just the course of a month. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you anything that I've learned over this month, anything that I've noticed, any patterns that I've seen. So hopefully just more information and knowledge for you from someone that's trying to do it. But before we jump into everything, please make sure to hit that like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Really helps out a lot and I really do appreciate it. So first, let's talk about the most important thing, and that's monetization on YouTube. Now, the first thing I believe we need to look at when we want to get started in doing anything is how do we monetize it? So that's a really important goal to have in mind, and that's what YouTube has set the standards for, and here's their guidelines for it. So first off, I need at least 1,000 subscribers. Now this sounds like a lot, but what I'm learning very slowly is that things start to grow exponentially on YouTube, and that things are random as well. You can't really predict what's going to happen, what video is going to get more views or likes than another one. You just have to keep trying and trying by trial and error until you start to figure it out and get a little bit more ground under you. The next thing you need, and this sounds like a big one because it is, but we're going to be talking about it, is that you need 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months on YouTube. Now, you're probably thinking 4,000 hours, that is a ridiculous amount. And I was thinking the exact same thing. And I'll give you what my reasoning is for what has given me hope that this is actually achievable when you're first starting off. So then after you meet these requirements, and it'll let you know on YouTube if you sign up to have it let you know that you have qualified to be monetized. YouTube will further review the channel and make sure that it checks off all of its monetization policies. Now this pretty much means that you just stay within their boundaries, that you didn't lie on any of the information you filled out for any of the videos when you were going through them, and that you make sure that your channel is PG or PG-13 at least, so no swearing or anything like that. That'll demonetize your videos. So they're going to go through and look at things like that before they monetize your channel. But then once you do, you start making revenue from the companies that are purchasing ad times on YouTube's videos. Now that's not the only way you can get sponsored, and that's not the only way you can monetize on YouTube first. You can also get sponsors externally for companies that just want a few people to see their videos. And that's a good way you can also get started when wanting to earn money on YouTube at the start. Alright, so now let's tell you where I'm at after just a month of starting up on my YouTube channel. Let's start with the subscribers first because I think you'll find this interesting. At the moment, when you see this video, it will have been a full month since I posted my first video. From the beginning, I had 0, and today when you're watching this video, I have 29 subscribers. Now the deal is that I probably know about half of my subscribers, and I'm super grateful for everyone that's subscribed here. I am ecstatic about that number, honestly. In the first month, I really thought it was going to be less. So thank you everyone out there who subscribed, keeps watching the videos, and gives me any tips or more videos that they like to learn about. So once again, thank you all so very much. Next, we have my watch hours. Now you need 4,000 watch hours, but I'm going to tell you exactly why this isn't as daunting as you might think it is. I probably had about 3 to 7 watch hours for the first half of the month or more. And then all of a sudden it kind of just picked up and it pretty much doubled. So that got me thinking, because that pretty much has me sitting at 12 watch hours now, that there's some correlation with how the growth of your views on your videos goes with how many videos you've produced. Because the more videos you produce, they still in the background are getting views every now and then. And the more consistent you are with these videos, the more views you're gonna get, because that's how YouTube's algorithm works in a certain way. So the fact that I doubled my numbers of hours in half a month makes me think that there's some exponential growth in these views, and I guess we'll kind of figure it out as we go through the next months. But that's kind of where I'm sitting right now, and kind of what's making me think that this goal of 4,000 hours is achievable. Now the last thing we need to talk about is impressions. Now YouTube gives you this section called impressions. What impressions are is how many times they send your video across other people's feed. And from that, they give you an impression click-through rate. Now it's super important to know how many impressions I've got and what my impression click-through rate is, because this will kind of give you an idea of how much you're converting of just off of your look of the video, so your thumbnails and things like that, which are really important to get a user to click on your video. So from the YouTube analysis, it's saying that I have 1.7K in impressions. So that means it's gone across 1,700 people's platforms and their feeds. And out of that, I've had 9.1 click-through impression rates. So then they go down even further and it shows me the actual number of how many people have actually clicked on my videos. And that number is 146 views. So that's 146 views that I have that doesn't come from anyone that I really know. Now when you break down that math, it's not exactly 9.1% of that 1,700, but that's what YouTube has given me. And I would imagine whatever their algorithm is and whatever they're tracking is all they can track. And there might be a little bit of estimation in the numbers somewhere. But as of right now, I've got gotten 146 views just from impressions. This is another important aspect to look at when trying to grow your YouTube channel and trying to get as many clicks on your video as possible. So big things that I figured out just from trial and error was last video I tried posting one without a face on it because I've heard that if you have a face on your thumbnail, it becomes more inviting to people. So I tried one without a face on it and just words on the video, and they were right because it tanked hard. I believe I only have like 2 views on that video and maybe 2 likes, which is totally fine. I'm just here to experiment and see what works best. But that's definitely something that is true. Also, the higher quality your thumbnail and the more the face stands out on it and the more attractive lettering and everything you have, I've figured out has also brought me more views. Also, if you have major logos, my first video that I did on how to create passive income had the YouTube logo, the Amazon logo, and a house. But I believe these 2 large logos of YouTube and Amazon brought me a large impression click-through rate. Now, I'm not saying to go and clickbait everyone, but I was talking about those things in the video. So if you can incorporate those things into your videos, I also think there is a lot to be gained from that. And also I did that $25 giveaway, which didn't exactly end up working out, which is totally fine. I just wanted to see how it worked, and I also wanted to see if I could give back to the economy in any way. But that video was supposed to get 100 views and we fell short. It's at 79 views right now. So it's my second highest rated video in views, which is super awesome. But what I'm suggesting to you is if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, just experiment with a bunch of different things and try and do it in the best way possible. Failure just gets you that much closer to success. So just keep going and keep trying things out. But to everyone who watched this, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I hope this video was useful to you. So please make sure to like and comment on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really helps out and I really do appreciate it.